Hey everyone, Beggles here. We're about to play the newly released roguelike tower defense kind of tactical game. It's pretty fun. It's called Kingdom's Deck. I really like it. I played it a little bit yesterday, so I kind of know what's happening, and I'll play it for 20 minutes. 20 minutes or so. Let you see what it's like. Released on the 28th of April, so this one's nice and new. I looked through some of the reviews on Steam, and most people are saying the game is fun, but a little bit simplistic and not with too much like depth, that kind of thing. So don't be expecting a 50-hour kind of game here, more like, maybe 10 hours or so. This game is a choice deck-based game in which we've got our little kingdom here. We do need to prepare for some nightly raids, and we've got, I don't know, that's our worker, I think. And we have these resources at the top, and just a group of selections. So each time I can choose between here, a farm and some wood. I'm going to choose some farms, which gives me food, which allows me to have more people. And I guess it becomes a bit of a resource kind of management game because I require gold in order to buy units. And then I guess the way that I can get a little bit extra gold if I'm not planning this well is that I can choose to, I guess, not mulligan, but get rid of these cards if I don't want them, and then I get 10 gold for them. But at the start, I'm pretty confident that I want to get as many people happening as possible. So be mindful that I don't think I have room for population, so I might make another farm here and hopefully get a house at some point. It's because gold always seems to be the thing that I run out of the most. When you get certain cards that allow you to either get food or all these different things, it's kind of like you think of like classic old Age of Empires, but rather than actually building the different units ourselves, or the different resource collecting mechanisms, we are going to rely on getting the cards and then having the resources ready for them. We get a certain amount of villages each day, 3 to be exact, and in order for my farms or my wood collecting resources to happen, then I need to utilize those villages to work, which of course means I need to increase my population. Now, if I have everything done, I can click a finish day, watch everything happen. And then, of course, in every good game of this variety, we're going to have some evil people coming at night. I've got 16 and 14 from here, so I get my people over here to try and defend. And I also have access to a spell, which you can kind of upgrade as you're playing through. So it's pretty simple. It's a little bit slow, but that's essentially what the gameplay loop is here. Luckily, at the start, especially against these guys, our people are pretty strong. Right, choose this guy to come over here and defend a little bit. Don't know if there's a way that I can speed this up. It might be something I'll look into a little bit later. Come on, guys, get the job done. I don't think you can damage yourself, so strike to your heart's content. There's hotkeys for everything if you want to make it simple and not have to use a mouse as much. I like using a mouse. And this should be the last wave. Got 12 enemies left. Just let them do it. I don't want to lose any units because it's painful. It's actually better, in my opinion, to actually lose farms and things like that. Although I do have this Altar of a Fallen that I can use. Which means that if someone dies in battle, though, there's a chance I'll come alive. But I want to keep getting farms. And I also want to get a house, hopefully. Give me some gold. I don't know if it's going to allow me to get a swords person. I can. I'm over. Newer villages won't arrive, so I need some houses. That's pretty important. And they're not giving me any houses. There we go. All right, that's good. The house we'll put that. Do I want to use my house as kind of like, I'm actually going to use it for defense, which might sound weird, but I should be able to get this sort of exploding house tactics that I had on my first run through, which means that before they come and destroy me. All right, I've got a few. Let's get another house here. So when you don't have towers and walls to protect your kingdom, just use houses. That's what the people want. That's what the people would want to happen. Especially if we convince our citizens to... I forgot to put workers. That's not good. Workers are important. I think this part here is just making sure that making sure that you get all the resources collected and things like that. Although, because I forgot my little farms here, it means that I'm going to have less food. I've got 16 food. I think that's okay. I got 32 people coming, 47 people. You can actually split it up a little bit. So there's a couple of hotkeys. Like I can choose melees, and then another hotkey for my ranged. You can also, what are they doing there? I could also create my own little company. So if I want this to be like squad 1, I can just highlight it over here and do control 1, and this is control 2, and have a couple of different groups. But I think that's probably once you have a bigger army at the start. I just want everyone to be together so that we clear as many of them, because it's just a little bit faster. If I can have these guys done before I get to them, that would be handy. Although some of them just run straight past, which is pretty random. I need him to get over there. So hopefully, if the community service tactics works, rather than coming straight from my castle, they will go for these juicy little houses there and think, hey, rather than trying to end this game, we might just try to kill some random people's houses, which to me works fine. There's quite a lot of enemies, but they are very weak. You get some stronger ones coming soon. We'll ramp up to that. Oh, there's one guy there. One lonely guy. Yeah, castle has a bit of defense, so they'll take care of that. Got some red archers. This will be the last one, I think. Last wave. Strike them. I can see why people would say this game is simple. Like, it's definitely simple. However, on the contrary, is that the right phrase? I think so. It's so simple that it's quite relaxing to play. I want another crossbowman. I need some food. Food is a problem for my town. I would like gold. I'm hoping I need to get my villagers in here. That was a mistake. So I need people working the food as much as we can. Another farm would be a good idea. Another swords person. And these different oh, I have no idea what that was. Let's just assume that was good. These options will get more and more complicated as we play through. So we'll get more options here. This is the really early game version of it. Gold I'm okay, stone I'm okay. You can always use more gold. That's, it's never a problem to have not enough gold. Alright, wall resources is handy. So this will allow us to build our first part of our wall, which is going to just slow down the enemies a little bit. And I guess the benefit of that is that it's going to also can be upgraded, so it's just handy, when you've got people attacking your village each night. A wall is a good thing. We like walls. Make sure I've used up all of my villages. I don't think, do I have anyone on here? So if I press, oh, I can see that I've got no one actually mining gold, so that was a bit silly. We'll finish the day. I need some villagers. I think I've focused more on food for this round. I like the gate system. So if you want to get through, the wall just disappears. I need that. Like that's technology we need in real life. Just why let me do it there? Oh, is that actually? I didn't realize it. If you look there, that's a different animation or different visual guide. Like with all classic, tactical games, I'll put a wall over here. The enemies are coming from here. These are going to be bigger monsters because there's only 3 of them. So I'm going to try and clear a couple quickly. Easy. Thanks for playing. Kind of feels almost like, what, this is what the hard guys are, but this is not hard. This is an easy round. I don't actually know what the goal is. Like, I'm at night 3. I don't know how many nights I need to survive here. All right, easy. Go back home. Or did I lose one person? That is annoying. Losing someone, very frustrating. We're going to go try and build some actual things that are going to last a long time. I'm going to altar of the fallen, which means anyone who dies is going to come back into the fight. I don't want that to be the front. I would like some more houses for my self-destructing houses. I am going to use another wall. How many? My population's okay, although I feel like we want more. The gold miner and harvest health. Slightly increase the health of farms, permanently ensuring they withstand the test of time and threats. I feel like that could be good gold. A place where your miners dig. Oh, I've got gold areas over here, so I think I want this. And I'm going to sacrifice stone for that. A spell fragment will be handy in that it allows me to get... I'm using spark at the moment. It'll give me a second spell. Although I want to build up my army. I think my army is important. I don't care about villagers at the moment because I've got villagers, so I'm going to build another farm. A lumberjack hut? No, we want crossbows. Population's good. Food's good. Villager's going to work in our farm when that's ready. We'll get our first tower, which we definitely want. Towers are super important. I'm going to put a tower right there. That'll do. We're hoping that wolf. One of the interesting things about this, I'm going to mulligan this. When something's knocked down, if you survive, your workers will go and rebuild it. So it's sort of like, I can pretty much put these houses here knowing that they might be destroyed and it's not going to hurt me in the long run. Let's finish the day. That's my one worker at the moment. He's pretty overworked, although it looks like a carrot that's stuck in a tower at the moment. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe that's an idle animation. Feeling pretty rich, although I need some stones. So we have a bunch of people. This is where it's like, do I start to split things up? I still don't think I want to. I'm hoping the tower stops these people. We'll clear this. Strike them a bunch of times. Try and clear the range. That was useless. Go over here. Where did he come from? Did he just revive? I didn't know I lost anyone there. Oh, tower down. Big guy. Alright, houses, do your thing. This big guy's gonna rack through. I know it was supposed to be massive bear. I've lost quite a few units here, I think. They're annoying. Alright, we won. We won. Hooray. Okay. What's going on over there? Oh, he's rebuilding. So this is our builder. He's like, alright, the night's over. My turn to get to work. He'll go and rebuild everything. So we didn't lose anything. That's cool. He'll repair all these things. We want another swords person. I would like another house. Oh, I want that tower. That is frustrating. Some wood. A sword arena would be nice. So you start to see, like, I'm missing out on things that I would like. Interesting that you can get free units and I can start to train them. Actually, you have to pay for them, but that might come later. A swift hammer. Boosted builder speed, accelerating construction across the kingdom. I have never had a swift hammer before. Let's go with that. Let's use some wood, I guess. Alright. I can use my villagers for a farm. And last time I did this, so this is my second run. So the last time I did this, I focused. Whoa, look at this guy. Yes. I focused on getting buildings and my army ended up getting decimated. So this time the goal is to focus more on building an army so that I don't have to worry too much about whether I win the fight or not. Stone. I probably need some stone people. Food's pretty good. I feel like I'm good with food. No, I don't want a stone pit. Alright. Put it all up. I didn't get a wall that time, which is interesting. I think I almost choked there. It's good for the views. Okie doke, start battle. Where's this guy? I don't want him to die. That's the first time I've got him. Look at those antlers. Brilliant. All right. I think I'm still going to just get everyone together and just whoever spawns first. There you go. There you go. You can go there. Why have they run past them? All right, let's see how it goes. Come on. 1v8. You call that a fight? Hey. All right, I got some red glowing people this time. I don't know what the red glowing people do. I think maybe they do some like passive fire damage around them. They should be coming from there soon. The controls are pretty simple. Like, I wouldn't say that they feel great. Like you don't have a lot of ability around like formation. Like, you know, when you play RTS games and, you know, clicking and dragging and getting, you know, melee at the front, that kind of stuff is not part of this game, which is okay. It's just something that would have added a little bit more extra mechanics, I guess. Go. There's a good round. Maybe one of my better rounds. Look how slow he is. Oh my god, Swordman. You need to get some boots of swiftness or something. I'm out of drink. It's not good. This guy's tanking. That should be alright. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at what a spell fragment will do. So it's going to give me Wall of Fire, which is the same as last time. So I need 3 of those. Other way. What's it say? As the night falls, a chilling voice echoes through the square. Something demands an offering of resources. Yeah, I'll give you some stuff. Always, whatever. I don't want anyone to give me any swords. I don't want people to be angry at me. Just whatever. You Sword Arena. Let's go. First time I got Sword Arena. Let's chop down here next to the. And we're gonna explosive houses. Yes, that's what we want. This is important. So this is where this now becomes a ring of explosive goodness. Choose one. I can only really afford gold. That's not good. Can't afford the wall read. I need people like working on the trees here. I've already got 2. How much do I need for this? I need 60. If I wait, it might actually. Do I need a villager in here? Oh, I can turn a villager into a swords. That is cool. All right. Waiting was a good idea. Let's get this wall happening. Do I need another villager in here somewhere? So now I have the ability to recruit people to my army, which is definitely going to make me somewhat stronger. Timber post? I don't think I want another crossbow one. Finish the day. So I guess if I use my hotkeys, I can get my melee people at the back and my range people at the back. There's no way for me to have that the way that I want it, unfortunately. Everything is coming from the sort of, what is that, the southeast? What is that? Flying something or other? I think I want them just to defend this area. Defend. Yeah, limited movement. Let's go. See how that goes. I don't want them running too much, because when they run, I end up losing, they like run all the way over here to one person. They miss all the people that are coming through the middle. That was a pretty good start. Although those birds, those flying, fire-breathing birds almost take out my fence. Like, does anyone else want to come? Am I bringing a range over there? And the rest? Are they... Oh my god, no, like, they still needed to actually attack the people. I didn't expect that. That kind of sucked. Alright, this guy, you can take him on. He's my favorite. Yeah, that's gone. Yeah, no damage. I need you to just get out of here. You're out. The defend function sucks. Don't use the defend. I thought it would be like stand your ground, attack anything that comes within range, and they just like sat there while star. What's the bad guys just walk past? Classic defenders. 15 left. I don't think I need to move here. Maybe grab a couple over here. But not tank guy. Tank guy's got to... That's a good... Oh, wait, you used it there. Good defense. Alright, remaining food. I'm eating a lot of food. So that is true. We are hungry. We are also going to have our wall complete. Can't afford that. 20 gold. I've got the gold. I have the stone. I'm waiting once again on the wood, which is... Do you see like how... Yeah, I think it's worth waiting. I think the tiles are that important that it's worth me waiting for another round of wood. That's how it looks different. I missed it by 2. That kind of sucks. I don't think that fixing things takes resources. That would make this game harder. War barracks. I'm also barracks for attack enemies within range. What does that mean? So is that the same as this? That's a sword arena. Does the war barracks let me like... I don't understand. Oh, is that this? What's the war barracks? I don't understand. What did I spend my money on? Not sure what I got there. Let's just assume that it was really good. Crossbowman for days, please. Let's get our spell fragment. One more to go. How about for food? I feel like we're okay. But you can always use more farms. No one ever said they don't want farms. Crossbowman, let's go. Let's get a villager, which I'm then going to just recruit some sorties. This army is huge. This is a huge army. I can see how this is going to get really big. I need more houses. I need more exploding houses. Night number 7. We got people from 3 different directions this time. So let's actually build some squads here. Alright, this is going to be squad number 2. Squad number 2? That'll do. All my work is going back home after a hard day's work. Good on you, lads. Squad number 1. Squad number 2. They need to be out. They need to be in. That's a bit annoying because they will run out anyway. Alright, let's run them down here for now. If there's no one to there's no point keeping them there if there's no one to fight. I'm going to lose a lot of people this time. Alright, good. Good start. Good start. Alright, we're in the right spot this time. They do a lot of damage. The red shinies are annoying. I don't like the red shinies. Like, they're all really low now. Oh, someone came back. Let's go. And I'll lose at least 2 there. Where they are, I got one back. I don't know what the percentage is, like the roll for getting my people back from the cemetery, but as a nice feeling, like, where are you going, mate? Where are you going? Birds are easy enough. This is actually a pretty easy so far. I'll take this. I definitely recommend building up your army more so than building up your units and stuff. You can always build up your resource collecting later, and there's always so many freebies, so... It's got 41 people, over 24, so I lost 1. I reckon I'll... Oh, I only lost like... And I got it back. Never in doubt. What are you talking about? Wait, we're 25 minutes in, so I might actually stop my video there. As I said, this game's called Kingdom Stack. I'll put the link in the description. If you want more videos, I can keep playing. I just don't usually do videos over 25 minutes long or so. Let me know what you think about it. I think this game is pretty relaxing. It's very simple, but it's definitely fun. And like you've pretty much seen the gameplay loop here. If you like the look of it, I reckon the game might be like $10 or so. You'll definitely get your money's value out of it. If you want something a bit more technical, a bit more tactical, then it might not be up your alley. So thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you next time. 3, 2, 1, stop.